So there's something that a lot of businesses do, way too many businesses, to be honest with you. When they're talking about their experience and they're selling that experience to their consumers. And um, the crazy idea is that if you really thought about what they're saying, it doesn't make any sense. It's just kind of fluffy word salad, and it doesn't really separate them out from anybody else. And that's the point of all of this. That's part of all of the work that you're doing, is to really figure out what your unique space is, who your consumer is, how to talk to them, and how to really engage and grow your business. And if you're going to rely on things like the standards, well, that's just not going to happen. All right. So what are the standards? What are the things that people are saying that they shouldn't say? And if you spend any time on the internet or looking at marketing materials or anything, you'll notice immediately that the phrases professional, highly educated, friendly service, trusted, I'm trying to think of a few others, but those are the key ones come up a lot. And they don't do anything to really separate the business out, right? I mean, saying somebody's professional, and the reason I call them, and let me back up for a second, the reason I call them standards is because I feel like they should come standard with a purchase, right? Who wants to go to an uneducated, mean-spirited, unprofessional business, right? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody's going to spend money to be treated like crap. Unless that's your business model, like end up having stuff in LA. But no one is going to want to do, who wants to go to an unprofessional business, right? Who wants to go to somebody that's uneducated about what it is that they're looking at? And the reason that I think that those things happen, and the reason I think that people rely on those as sort of their selling points and their talking points, which is really what they do. They kind of base everything around their marketing and selling and branding around these ideas. And the reason that they do it is because they are trying to appeal to everyone. They are not clear on who their client is. They're not clear on who their super fan casual consumers are. They're not clear on why they need them, why the casual consumer needs them. They're not clear in expressing that idea, and they're not clear about what they offer to consumers. And they get into that challenge of when you market and sell to everyone, you're marketing and selling to no one. You're just watering your business down to such a degree that it appeals to no one, absolutely no one, because it's like, well, it's just a basic sentence. And I used to do this all the time with my students. We used to look at websites of businesses, and it probably was a mean game, but we're going to talk about it anyway. And we would try to see how many times on a splash page of a website the messaging sounded exactly the same. My name is so-and-so, the company is ABC, we're a professional and friendly service located in XYZ town. We're here to cater to the needs of, and it was literally almost, sometimes we could find a group that were almost cut and paste the exact same story. And it always revolved around standards, and it always revolved around keeping a very genetic, word salad-y kind of paragraph writing. And again, that's really what it gets into. It's a bunch of word salad. So it's things that are words that are kind of giving the appearance of something, but they really aren't offering it full out. And what I'm on a one-man mission, I guess, to try and see if I can stop every business from doing this. Because again, for a small home or solopreneur business, it's not helping you. It is not separating you out from anyone in any way, shape, or form. And it's not doing you the justice that you need to be doing. And so basically, I guess the idea is just stop working those into your talking points, your selling points, your marketing. Now, if you've really focused on developing talking points and selling points from the previous two videos, then the standards aren't going to be an issue for you, because you've really worked hard to figure out, and throughout the entire experience units, you've worked really hard to try and determine who you are, what you do, why you do it, who you do it for, and why they need it. And if you need even more work, we're doing workshops coming up. There's one-to-one coaching, whatever you need to help separate you out. But if you've done that work, then you don't need to rely on the standards, because you know what makes you unique. You know what makes you special, and you know how to talk about it. Okay? All right. So there's an associated worksheet with this as well, as that's with everything. So download it at standards.ehhoward.com. If you need to learn more about talking points or learn how to craft them, visit talk.ehhoward.com. Same thing with selling points. If you need to learn how to craft them or what a little bit more detail of what they're about, visit sell.ehhoward.com. While you're there, join our mailing list. We're doing a lot of great things coming up in the next couple of months. We're doing some collaborations, some podcasts. The workshops again will be starting up. If you want to learn more about me, selling the experience and finding your Betty, visit ehhoward.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sundays, holidays, snow days, you name it, we're there. And you can always follow me on social media. I'm EH Howard literally everywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe below. Other than that, I will see you in the next video.